resistance is a cauldron of pressure, and that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Raleigh, North Carolina, Carter Finley Stadium, and home to the NC State Wolfpack. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Clemson Tigers taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Clemson will kick off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So NC State's offense will go to work first. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
Breaks into the open. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Quick handoff. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. NC State a lot of freedom to do anything here on 2nd and inches. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Proctor. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
Dropping back, it's Van Buren. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Black. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they got it on the 22. Using his feet. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. The play action fake. Takes a hit as he fires. Got it in the middle, it's Black. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. NC State started this drive with terrible field position, but now a little room to operate. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And this defense does it again. Back-to-back plays for nothing. It'll be 3rd down. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for the squad.
So the Clemson Tigers offense will get the ball for the first time. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Got a man. It's Gibson. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. So you didn't pick up the first down on the short game, but will the analytics sway them to go for it here on fourth down?
I think the analytics say go for it, Reese, every single time.
There he goes. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. And the Tigers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Handoff to the lone back. He has the first and still on his feet. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Clemson set up with another first down. Got it. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Fans are bringing the noise on first and goal. They'll try to run it in. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Tigers in the hurry-up. Now on the option. He'll toss it. Touchdown, Clemson! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. They'll try the run. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. Handoff from the gun. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
Well, he got you 2 on first down. He got you 2 on second. 2 won't get it done on third. You're going to have to go somewhere else if you're on offense here to stay on the field.
Under fire. And this is going to be incomplete on third. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Boots his first of the day away. He was called on 4 times in the victory last week. Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one.
Yeah, just playing the field position game. Nice job angling it toward the sideline so it doesn't go into the end zone. That thing rolls down inside the 10. Really nice punt.
Turning it on! And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. He's now up to 70 yards rushing in this one, and he is well on his way to a 1,500-yard season. The Tigers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Leaves it with the back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Feels as if the whole city of Raleigh is trying to help out the pack on third down. pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. Here comes Clemson with another first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Makes the grab. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It's amazing how fluid and potent an offense can seem when you get a great pickup on first down, and the tight end's a terrific place to go.
Tight ends nowadays are kind of like cheat codes. I mean, they just know so much about, right here, seeing zone, know when to sit it down, boom, positive yards, nice positive play for this offense.
We've reached a break. Clemson has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Got out of trouble and throws. Touchdown, Clemson! The offense cashing it in on that drive. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 4. Oh, he's got some space. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab. NC State, after that explosive run, might go right back to the well. Back to throw, it's Van Buren. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats and he's shuffling and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but hey, batting it away, it's a big-time play.
He's got an open man. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. NC State on the move, set up with another first down. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Black. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. NC State has work to do to convert this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to run it. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Proctor. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They've been very good at moving the chains on 3rd down. 2 for 2 on this drive. This time they need 6. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be a 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. From the gun, running back on the move. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Give him 96 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on third down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance, everything they're...
He's got it. First down and more. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. From the gun. Give on the inside. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, the inside give. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Guys, let's chat a little bit about Clemson. When you break into the top 5 halfway through the season, you've been flying under the radar, and that is no longer an option. You want to see if this team can stay focused with all the attention they're getting.
And that's what's pretty cool about their season.
It's a seam wide open. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking downfield on first down. Looking for a huge play. Intercepted for the 11th time. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Reads it, fires complete. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage from no gain on the play.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Got it behind the line. It's Black. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. NC State has to come up with a big play here on third down. To the air, it's Van Buren. He's got him. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They kick it away on fourth down. Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. That is coverage just the way they designed it, and they've got him backed up. He'll toss it. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Dances away. Lets it fly. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. The Wolfpack faithful screaming at the top of their lungs, desperate for a third down stop. Got it, looking for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's blocking run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? And Joey always trying to find that guy.
Clemson is quick to the line. Back to pass on second down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Going to throw it over the top of the knee. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to throw, it's Van Buren. Here's a heat. Stands in and takes the hit. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. He's already made one field goal, but this one is going to need a big leg. A 50-yard attempt coming. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
He'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Caught over the middle. It's hooks. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Wants to go up top on first down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be...
Gonna take a shot. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. Needing to convert, Clemson comes to the line. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. He'll pull it down. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires toward the end zone. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
That's a throw the quarterback would like to have back. He forced that one into double coverage. That means somebody else was wide open. Quarterback really needs to be better moving forward, working through his progressions.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. Going up against one of the best defenses in the country, you've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw your primary target like he was on that last one.
Here he goes breaking the pocket. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Woodside. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Breaks into the open. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Behind the chains now on second and long.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Use the play fake, now to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Finds his man. It's hooked. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Feels as if the whole city of Raleigh is trying to help out the pack on third down. Got his man. He gets right to the edge of the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 20. They didn't get too greedy there. They knew what they needed, and he gets it just past the sticks.
Yeah, and I'd like to see the defense maybe be a little bit more aggressive, a little more in the face, because QB sees easy access. I'm going to throw the football. My receiver's got a little bit of space. He can get the first down. I'd like to see the defense make him work for it a little bit more.
The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And he missed it. No good. Still up by 8 after the miss.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a man. It's Van Buren. They'll run the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The Wolfpack line up facing third and approximately half a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets rid of it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hayden. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. Using the quick game.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the roar of a rivalry. And he's loose on the right. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line. Let's see what Clemson comes up with on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And the returner will be brought down. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. There he goes. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Wolfpack, after that big play on the ground, might just run it until they stop it. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Trying to get rid of it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the late in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time, throwing the incompletion.
Looking to throw, it's Van Buren. Fires to the middle. He makes the catch. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. On the run, fires downfield. On target over the middle. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Trying the left side. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
And that's the danger about being in a third and long situation. You've got to push the football downfield, and the defense is expecting it. So they've got guys in the back end with their eyes on the QB. They're able to make the interception. This offense is going to have to do a better job generating better plays early in drives moving forward.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
Bring in the heat. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And you get more and more hits in the QB like this right there, more and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Give to the running back. Got the first down and more. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Slings it. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Back to pass, it's Van Buren. Makes the grab. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean,
under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Offense going to be challenged to protect on third down after that last sack. Looking to throw. They've got the screen set up. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Under fire. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on second down. Back to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. Knocked down for the tackle.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Grab near the sticks. It's Proctor. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. Got his man quickly.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Back to pass, it's Van Buren. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Fires one high and deep. Can't hook up on the long throw, and fourth down goes by the boards for this offense. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
And the Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Turning it on! They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And this one isn't over because the defense still has 3 timeouts left, but man, that clock is ticking, and they can just run the football up multiple possessions. They're going to need something magical to happen. They're going to need to start stripping at that football, create some turnovers, and get lucky down the stretch.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. He throws into the middle of the field. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Finds his man. It's Black. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. They'll try to snap it quickly. Good start to this drive, and they'll need much, much more if they're going to give them a finish.
They need a ton more of this, but you got to start the drives great. The first play needs to be really good. That was a good start. Now we got to keep building on it, and we got to do it in a hurry.
All right, well, the quarterback's showing you he is human after all. Finally throws an incompletion, and not just that, after a couple completions back-to-back-to-back, almost throws a pick.
Back to throw, it's Van Buren. Looking to the big tight end. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
Pocket breaking down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Smart move to keep it on the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
Looking to get it in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch. Off
play action. Fires to the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
What a huge stop by the defense, forcing the fourth down and making the fourth down and goal a little bit harder by getting a lost yardage play. Nice job bowing up by this defense.
They're going to test that run defense to the right here. He's not going to get there. Stop short on fourth down. To the air, it's Van Buren. Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. Touchdown, Tigers. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Wants to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Wolfpack with a lot of options on second and short. Wants to go up top. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. NC State comes to the line to deal with third and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Catch in the middle. It's Hayden. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. They just keep firing. Pressure coming. Down he goes, and that is the last thing this offense needs right now. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. To the air on second down. Here comes the heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And the pressure gets to him again, another sack. They'll try to convert on fourth and long after giving up that big sack. Rushes on him. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs. Great place to start for this offense. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And just a great job by the defense being stout. All right, that's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. Nothing like stomping a guy in the teeth when you got him down. They'll try to tack on 3 more. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. Didn't get the field goal there, but still a 22-point lead to work with.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed and a missed.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course. And when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media. It's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games start. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Station, Texas, Kyle Field, home of the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 3rd-ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Horton. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. It's complete. Defense was right there, but they couldn't stop him from making the catch, and he's got it to the 30.
That's a really nice job plucking that pass. I don't know if another school has done as good a job as Alabama in recent years as bringing in top-level talent at the wide receiver.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last. And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack.
This defense talked about it coming into this football game. We've got to affect the quarterback. We've got to rattle him. We've got to hit him early. How about this? First drive, 2 sacks already. So far, mission accomplished.
And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. They told us they were going to be aggressive no matter where they were on the field. Didn't take long to prove it. Going for it on 4th down in their first drive. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. That wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. On the ground, it's Moss. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to throw. It's Reed. Completes it in the middle. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
From the gun, running back gets the give. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Bussey. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
They're running the curl route against zone coverage. The quarterback knows that's going to be a tight window. He's got to rifle that ball into his wide receiver. He does just that, and as a result, they pick up the first down.
They're working that left side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. The Aggies in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. Caught near the sticks. It's onside. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. Mark it at the 6.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. He'll take it himself. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of getting him.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Aggies. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Coming out with it, it's Williams. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Looking to throw, it's Simpson. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on third and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the...
Oh, he's got some space. They'll bring him down in the final seconds of the quarter, and that will likely wrap up this period. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. They'll move the tight end. Looking downfield on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect the quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect the quarterback a little bit better.
Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Welcome to Caesars Superdome, home of the Saints, right here in New Orleans, Louisiana. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. Will kick it away and get this game going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made at the 30. It's a solid game.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers, but we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Looking to throw. It's Sayin. That's reeled in. It's Smith. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Five-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now. Wants to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
The Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Grabs down the middle. It's Smith. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitches to the back. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Bryant. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
The shotgun handoff here. Breaking free at midfield. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
The Ducks have 1st and 10 here. Back in motion now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway was a huge play for this defense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite it.
Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Chris, what I love here is just a vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
First and 10 play coming up. And the same runner's got it again.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looking downfield, it's Sam. Down he goes. It's a sack. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped into the field, ready now for the second period. They begin the quarter with a crucial play, often setting up for this 3rd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Out past the 30. Powering through a tackle. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense. And the Bucs' powerful offense is back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Finds an open target on the left side. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it now. He's got it near the end zone. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
The back catches it on that play, Chris. Kind of looked like a receiver on the way they designed that play, and I love the toe tap at the end. He's inbounds. Nice game.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Third down and 1, and you allow a sack. Listen, I'm not a coach, but whenever I see a play like that on third and 1, and you throw it instead of running it, it's just a head-scratcher. And to make matters worse, they end up with a sack for a loss.
But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
They test the middle to get stopped. That one goes nowhere.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. On the move now. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Who's in the clear? Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. First down and 10. Here comes a handoff. Eludes a tackle. Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The Buckeyes offense is on the move now.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. They'll run it from the gun. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. The Buckeyes are in the red zone now. Trying to run, it's Peoples. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Buckeyes begin a new series here. First and 10. Good throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking for some space. It's Peoples. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Try to convert with a sweep. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. The Buckeyes will line up now. It's first and goal. And the quarterback will just sneak it now. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
The penalty backs the defense up even more. Now first and goal from the 1. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seemed to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Automatic in the PAT. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Direct snap. Grab near the sticks. It's Moore. We're barely able to stop him after a huge gain. They saved a touchdown on that final tackle as time runs out in the first half. Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll leave the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. It's a deep shot to the right. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
But these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason.
Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Steps out of bounds after a huge gain on the play, but there is a flag down. So we'll have to check that out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. It's Moore. Receiver makes the grab. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
4th down, look at the throw for it. He escapes the pocket. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks free. They bring him down, but not before gaining 1st down yardage to the 22.
Boy, when you can rip off a huge gain like that on a touch pass, it forces the defense to be more cognizant of the pre-snap motion to the edges. Now the pre-snap motion calls should keep that second-level defenders guessing.
And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Dutch are looking to take advantage of this red zone trap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Oregon. They couldn't stop him there. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Graham. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Play action here on first down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Grab near the 6. It's Smith. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Buckeyes looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert. You keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackle is made, and it's good for a first down at the 47.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Oh, that one's picked off. We'll bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This could create some problems for a defense. Here's the option play. He'll toss it to the back. First down and more. He's still running. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big gain that time. That's great execution.
Man, the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job by this offense picking up some positive yards.
On first down, it's play action. Makes a quick catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The completion makes it second down. Trying to run it, it's Whittington. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker.
Positive yards, that's all you want to see as an offense. As long as you're moving the ball forward, it's going to give you a chance to continue to get first downs. What are they looking at now? Third and inches, it looks like.
They'll try a pass here. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. The Ducks are looking to keep this drive going.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here.
Touchdown, Ducks! That's how you finish a play. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You can see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. fielded in the end zone. It's Tate. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this third quarter. Heck of a ride through a very competitive first three quarters if you check out some of the stats here. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Back to pass. It's Sayin. A deep shot to the left side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Off target and incomplete. Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Play action fake. Looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Smith. Refuses to go down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Buckeyes are going to keep this drive rolling. Off the play fake on first down. With the catch, it's Jackson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Second down after that short completion. The sure hands. It's Smith. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
But this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Finds his man. It's Smith. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
Makes a quick grab. They bring him down. The sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
The clock has stopped, and we have just 2 minutes to play in this game now. The Buckeyes will have first and 10 here. To throw, it's Sayin. Makes the grab, a chance to score.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Looking to throw yet again. He's got it right near the end zone. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And a quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
First and goal, final 2 minutes. A chance for the offense to break the tie here very late. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Great job here by this quarterback on this read. I thought he might try to get the ball to the receivers. Instead, he sees the matchup that he wants, finds that big tight end, and they get the go-ahead score here late in the game.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. No step out of bounds to stop the clock. That is perfect execution there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Gets rid of it on the move. Short connection with a tight end here. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Gets made on the out route. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Enough to convert on third down. So first down from the 12 now. The offense calls timeout with 17 seconds left.
You know, even though these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing it.
Touchdown, Oregon, as the QB fights his way into the end zone.
Chris, I'm shocked by this. I mean, this is a great touchdown by this offense. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. We may be headed to overtime.
And now the decision to go for two. Gutsy call by this coach. He wants to win it right here. On the move now. And he's got it for the two-pointer. What a gamble. What execution. They now lead by one here late in the game. This one is not returnable. It's out of the... end zone. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Chris, what a drive by this offense to put the go-ahead score up with under 10 seconds to go. You know, as a quarterback, you hope for opportunities like this, and this offense and the quarterback delivers in a big way.
They had some high hopes, Kirk, coming into this game. They practiced well, prepared well, they were optimistic, but things just did not work out, and that's a tough loss.
Yeah, their opponent just made more plays than they did, plain and simple. But there's a lot to learn from losses like this, and the smart coaches know how to use them to motivate their team moving forward.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.